Yes, now, welcome back. It is Saturday, the 2nd of August, and I am about halfway through a mooch with Rufus. Today is the shop event day. Don't feel any sort of nerves or anxiety towards it, which is mad, because if you go back like 2 years, doing something like this, or the last shop event that we did, I couldn't sleep for days on end because I was that worried that it wouldn't go well. But obviously, confidence over the last couple of years has come up, it seems. I don't feel nervous at all by it. I'm excited for it. Yeah, hopefully everyone who comes down has a good time. Obviously we've got the brands coming down, or coming up in most cases. Hopefully there's a good turnout and hopefully it'll be a good day. In terms of the diet and the training, obviously yesterday was a track session. Body is absolutely battered, but the fitness is coming on big time. VO2 max is up. My lactate threshold is down, or like my predicted 5k, 10k, half marathon times are all way down. My fitness age is down like 5 years, so apparently I've got the fitness age now of like an 18-year-old, which is decent, I suppose. So things are going well. It's just like the soreness. My neck is super sore now. My shoulders are killing. My arms killing from kickboxing injury that I had a couple months ago. My knees are hurting. My lower back's hurting from the injury that I picked up last week. It's just a case of trying to get fit again. Maybe taking it a little bit steadier and not going as mad, pushing myself in the weights and the conditioning. So yeah, we'll get today out of the way, hopefully stay on top of the diet as well. It's going to be a busy day, get some meals in this morning, and then hopefully get something in at the shop, and then later on just have a normal evening meal. So yes, lad.
What we're saying?
How we doing?
Alright, man.
10 to 11. Still pretty quiet, to be fair. All these are fucking about that.
I think Ryan's got to pay now.
Hell, one spin. Everyone's got a freebie other than me.
Are you busy?
Sorry.
Business one here, that looks busy. It's pop up here, this cunt.
VIP's here.
VIP, look at that. Bit of cream of rice, chocolate cream of rice, cookie dough, perform.
Repping the engineered muscle tee. Let's see the back of it. Is that same as yours?
That's same as mine,
Yeah, I messaged him when I saw it. Oh, wow.
You fill it out a bit better than me. It's
the XL though.
It's like a right rag on me.
This is a big moment, because this is the first in-person delivery of the Rufus VIP Club ticket, and I can't think of a better man than this man right here.
Mate, I appreciate this. What do I get for this?
Just the sticker.
Just the sticker,
mate. But
I'll wear it proud.
It's part of the VIP club.
Now you're telling everyone that we've got a VIP club, that's the only issue.
But you've got
we'll wear it proud, mate, middle of my chest.
That's it, man.
I appreciate it, mate, thank you.
You're welcome, bud.
How are we doing, Chief?
We're here, on the spot.
You get more tanned every time, mate.
Well, do mate. I'm not Sanders Rob though.
No, that's true.
He's gonna fix my arthritis.
You know what?
Fix my arthritis.
Yeah. Sold him a dream there, haven't you, Jakob?
Yeah. Well, wipe my own ass after this. Have you had it before, Tom? This?
I've had it, mate, yeah.
So you like it?
Felt good after, mate. Definitely. It was the lats that were probably gnarliest bit though, like.
You just done me last bit screwdriver.
Oh, really?
And again, good, and again. Boom. So nice and straight, so you're punching across like this.
Yeah.
Straight down until the knuckles over. There. There we go. Yeah, nice. Good. Good, okay, start putting your cross behind it for me.
Yep.
Nice.
Go on, lad.
Come on, pal, here we go, halfway, let's go. Come on, dig deep.
Busy, lad.
You good, bro?
How we doing, man?
Yeah, good. Look, you caught me off guard.
I caught you off guard, yeah.
Drinking the Wolf Hydrate's nice.
Top man.
we're just talking about Trained by JP shouted result this week on socials.
Oh, it's in that, yeah.
Made thousands.
Yeah. Are you killing it, bro? Glad to have you here, man. Post fight interview, Jamie, how was that?
Yeah, very good.
How long did you go for? Because I had to cut off.
Oh, I don't know. I think we did like 3 rounds. It wasn't much.
3 rounds.
Felt like a little kid again, going into the martial arts and trying that again.
You're looking smooth with it though.
Yeah. What? Oh, stop it.
That hook we're looking now.
Yeah. It's all the Muay Thai training in Thailand that I've been to.
Sick guy.
Yeah, no, we're good. I'm definitely going to get myself down to the powerhouse.
Are you coming down? Yeah,
I will do it at one point. Yeah, when I can do.
Top man.
Definitely. Yeah. So.
Well, it's times, lad. Oh, have you? Go on, lad. Did you win or not?
Nah, I didn't.
You got to pay?
I had to be honest. Because
it was like your thing, I was like, I'll give him it for free, but he's like landed down.
It was pointing towards £5.
It's like the little fucking knobs back in fiver. That's a $5 all day.
Yeah, definitely. I had to have a bit of integrity.
Someone with the next one. I'm doing the next.
Yeah, good.
I have got 1K.
It's the 1K, bro.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh yeah, awful lot of lungs.
You're winning now.
Got a good stroke rate.
Hey mate, alright, yes, big down.
Shane, lad.
Got a few to give out.
Nice.
Who's been doing massages as well?
You haven't got that, Neil, have you? No. You haven't got that.
Let's have a look.
Where's fucking Wolfie?
Sorry, bro.
Nice.
Barnsley Pitbull, not fucking Wolf. Not Wakefield Wolf.
There you go, lad. Sorry,
Thank you, bro.
it's alright.
Barnsley Poodle, what do you mean?
Barnsley Whippet.
Thank you, my brother,
Yeah,
appreciate
alright,
it.
bro, no
Who's the baker?
She's just turned up now, she's over there. But, I just send her ideas, mate, and she just fucking bangs
Oh, yeah.
that, so
That's a fucking good idea, that.
I'm gonna say, bro, yeah.
Right,
Sweet.
brother.
How's having a sample of the catalyst?
Just making sure that we beat everybody on flavours. I've tried this one. It's nice, it's quite strong. So you'd probably get away with a small scoop. I've had 2 scoops, but I need to keep myself hydrated. So yeah, good flavour that.
People, so the row challenge, the 1K row challenge has concluded. Now we've had many competitors, we've had professional athletes, fighters, high rocks athletes, bodybuilders, and the man who has won the challenge, the man who has beat them all, with a time of 3 minutes and 12 seconds. I think that puts him 75th in the world this year.
Yeah.
None other than Fitzmaurice.
Yeah. So yeah,
100 squid match.
sent it.
Yeah.
Didn't feel particularly great after it. Legs were dead, I couldn't stand up, but I sent it, sent it to death. No warm up, got out of my car,
straight in cold.
sat on it, cold, did it,
Yeah.
3:12. There you go.
So you've won £100 in supplements.
Have I?
How's that sound?
Sounds alright, that. So go get it.
Terms and conditions, you've got to spend 400 quid.
To give him his prize, we've drafted in.
Right, I've just done something bad actually.
What have you done?
I've just clipped that BMW. Does anyone know who it is?
I don't know, mate, it's left, I don't know who it was.
Well done, Fitz more.
No worries.
Saying, lad. It's been alright, mate. It's been chilled, yeah. Just done sold a lot of raffle tickets, so.
What's raffle for?
It's for all of the stuff in there, so there's some Alpha Neon bits.
Have you already done this?
No, we haven't.
Alright,
some of our bits. There is some formula bits inside and some engineered muscle stuff, so it's probably like 400 quid's worth of product.
Really? How many people have gone for
25. So they've got a good chance.
How much are tickets? £1?
£5. £5 for a row.
Alright, yeah, so £1 each.
Yeah, all proceeds will go to charity. Big thank you to obviously Alpha Neon coming down, Engineered Muscle, Gas 10 and the Formula. Adrian's over there getting a fucking massage. Jakob putting him through his paces, but it's been good. It's been good, man. Yeah. It's been chilled, mate, because obviously you'll remember the last one that we did.
Yeah.
Just me and you were on the camera.
Yeah, I didn't even hardly know you then.
No, you didn't, did you?
No.
It's mad that, innit?
Yeah.
And I were running around like an headless chicken. Obviously, I had Tommy, Amy's helped out as well, so it's been nice to actually chat to people and take it in a little bit.
Yes.
It's good though, man.
Would you do it again?
I reckon every year. I want to get it to the point where it's actually kind of like a recognised expo up north.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously it's nice just to get the brands here together as well, like having Adrian here, Rob, Riz and Sam, like people I deal with every single day.
Yeah.
Actually being able to
meet them and connect with them. Yeah.
That Gasmark 10 are only 15-minute up road and we don't really do enough together. Which we should, because if everyone works together, everyone gets better, don't they? So, shout out also to Jakob, who's come down to Mo Kitchen, or Bo Cheats coming down with the goodies. Shout out to Lukey Boy here, who's his trainers, and shout out to Ryan and James Power for doing the little fitness comps and the pads. So,
Final words. What a day. Shout out everybody who's been, showed face, showed support, bought something from us or any of the other brands that have been here, grabbed some freebies, got a massage, taken part in the rowing, everything. It's been a sick day.
11:52 on Sunday, and conditioning workout, meant to be a partner workout. Me and Tom were meant to be doing it at 12. It is currently 10 to 12. However, something has come up for Mr. Lingerz this morning, so unfortunately it is now turned into a solo workout for the both of us, which in my opinion makes it a lot harder when you're doing it by yourself, especially with it just being loads of new stuff that we haven't really done before, a little bit of figuring shit out. However, that being said, I fucked up on my diet last night. I want to keep this series as just raw and honest as possible. Obviously had the shop event yesterday, really good day, successful day, raised some money for charity, had a really good time. It was nice to get the brands together. Got home last night, was tired, no excuse by the way if you're watching this and you're also following a plan. Was tired and just thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm having an Indian. So I had a Abdul's, I had a curry to myself, I had a portion of chips to myself, massive portion of chips. I had some onion barges and I had a Peshwari naan, so it was not good. It was probably coming in at about 3k calories around that point, I want to imagine. So obviously not great, which means today this workout is going to get absolutely fucking hammered. Obviously been injured for the best part of a week now. Had a couple sessions here and there, did the track session on Friday, but haven't been able to really train hard. My back has eased up a lot. I slept for 10.5 hours last night. Like I say, had that cheat meal. So I'm going to go buy some water. I'm going to give this a absolute welly. We have got 4 rounds. We have got 25 calories on the assault bike, we've got 15 box jumps, we've got 20 reverse lunges with 20 kilo, and we have got a 400 meter run. The buy-in is a 1k ski and the buyout is, I can't remember, 100 wall balls with 6 kilo. So gonna do it as fast as I possibly can, get it fucking ticked off. And to be honest, like for me fucking up last night, I might even do some extra shit at the end of it, do an extra run or something. So yeah, let's get it cracking, let's go. Conditioning workout number 3. Currently just doing a little run around A-Star to find out how far 400 meter is. At least then I don't have to track it every time. So that's mapped out, dumbbells set up, box set up, bike set up, TX set up. So that's about 8 minutes for the first round, not too bad. Another 3 to go. And then we've got the 100 wall ball buyout, so just gonna rest for probably another 10 seconds. Second round done. A little bit slower that one, 10 minutes, 20 seconds. My legs are pumped, it's like mad. Never had to run on pumped legs before. Like obviously it's not something that you normally do. Little calves going through. That echo bike ain't nice. I'm trying to do 5 calories then, kind of chill for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then another 5. Thought that's the best way. Round 3 in the bag. Heart rate is adjusting now. Similar time to the last round. Feeling good again. I think once your heart rate acclimatises, it's start to feel a bit better. I'm gonna push to try and get this round a little bit faster. 15 of these to go. Head is hurting. So that was slower at 11 minutes. Bit of a shitter. Did the 25 cals on the bike in 20 seconds, in 2 minutes, which is way too quick. Obviously showed myself. Now I've got 100 bastard wall balls to do. See how the lower back holds up. So I'm going to do these in 10s, using the bottle of water for a tripod, so no drinking. Yeah, we'll do them in sets of 10. The conditioning session boxed off. That was tough. Probably the hardest session that I've done yet on Ryan's plan. Took over an hour to finish that, and absolutely shafted myself on the last round because I took my top off basically outside at A-Star because I was fucking sweating my bean off. But I always feel a knob taking my shirt off at a gym. Don't know why, just do. And then obviously the bike section that we're doing was inside. So I'd gone on the Echo bike with my shirt off, and I felt like an extra knob going inside with my shirt off. So I just tried to absolutely blast it so I could get back outside. And I did the last round on the bike, 25 calories in 2 minutes, I think it was. So I absolutely flew through that. And then got onto the walking or the backward lunges. Ryan had put down 20 kilo. I actually used 2 20-kilo dumbbells. When I actually think about it, maybe it meant the 20 kilo on the back, because the 20-kilo lunges were really heavy, and then going into the run after that was tough. So the last round was a bit shit, to be honest, but we got it done. It felt good to get it finished. Everything still hurts, my lower back still hurts. Luckily got through the wall balls all right. Didn't feel too difficult. Should have probably pushed myself a bit more on the wall balls, to be honest, because I was taking good amount of rest in between, but looking back I could have probably absolutely blasted through them. It were a 6 kg ball, and I don't struggle too much with wall balls. I don't know, I know some people do struggle with them. Maybe it's because it was only a 6 kg ball, but yeah, not too bad. Good session all in all. Just been to Junction 32 to pick up some bits, mainly as presents, buying presents for people's birthdays. However, I did actually snag myself some new bits, so I'll show you them. Gives some content, gives the YouTube some content. First up, we've got some fresh runners, because my runners, I literally wear them every day at the shop. I wear them at the track, I wear them to training. So they're taking absolute battering. So the idea with these bad boys is just wear them for their intended purpose, running. We have got some stuff from Mountain Warehouse. Snag me some snazzy looking hat. Always wanted one of them. And I got myself a nice waterproof jacket. Again, don't have one. I walk a lot, so that is a good investment for me there. Waterproof jacket, the amount of times I've been out walking. Obviously walk every single day with a dog on a morning, but then we go on quite a few walks with my mates and that, and me and Amy go on quite a few walks or little trips away where we're walking a bit. Good investment is that, because they'll last me years. Them trainers should last me, I reckon, like 3 or 4 years if I just wear them for running. And then that hat, it's going to last me a lifetime, is that bad boy. So all in all, successful day. Monday tomorrow we've got kickboxing at 12. I'll probably try to get as much food in as I can before kickboxing. After kickboxing, have a little bit more scran, and then me and Tom have got another conditioning workout tomorrow. Haven't yet looked at it, to be honest, but I'm sure it'll be easier with 2 of us doing it. I think the reason today was so hard was just because it was doing it on his own. I'm interested to see how Tom gets on with that, because if he does like similar-ish times to what I've done today, I think he's going to be absolutely fucking paggered. If he doesn't do similar-ish times, if he does take it a bit slower, I think he'll still be paggered anyway, because it'll take him, like it took me, over an hour. So I think it'll take him like an hour and a half, 2 hours if he takes it steady. So either way, Tom is going to be paggered. Could eat my words. Maybe he's on here already saying it was fucking easy, but we shall see. Oh, we're going for a walk. We're going for... Yes, now it's Monday and we are back, and I'm glad for some rain this morning, because it means I can try out my new waterproof coat. And I tell you what, it's actually working. Fully waterproof. I'm not one to not walk the dog when it's absolutely welling it down. There's certain people who won't walk the dog when the weather's really bad. So normally I'd be out here anyway, getting piss wet through. Now we've got a waterproof coat. We're absolutely flying, me and Rufus. So big walk this morning and we'll get home, get some food, and then we've got the hour of kickboxing, usually a good amount of sparring on a Monday. There's decent group of lads down there, so it's a hard session. And then get back from the kickboxing, need to drop off my mother's birthday presents, and then hopefully me and Tom will be getting in the conditioning workout. Haven't heard from Tom as of yet this morning, so hopefully he's good for this partner workout, because I know that he didn't do the conditioning workout yesterday because I think he'd had a few drinks on Saturday night. However, I don't know whether he's documented that, but Lingerz, I know you'll be watching this, so you best be on for this conditioning workout today, because doing it solo is no fun whatsoever. Food is still at 3,300 calories, 400 grams of carbs. It's high and I'm maintaining my body weight. Average step count for last week was 17,500 a day, which is actually down from normal, which is usually about 18,500. I don't wear my watch for kickboxing either, so realistically it's probably more like 20,000 a day on average, which is obviously why I'm having to eat 3,500 calories just to maintain my body weight. But what can you do? Feeling a bit better, back's still a bit stiff, so gonna go down to Powerhouse about 15 minutes early this morning, stretch off, get properly warmed up, and hopefully the back holds up for an hour of kickboxing. Let's get it. Best day of the week, some would say.
You wait, just wait. Oh, look at that wet man. Come.
There you go.
Choking out, I know. Come here then. Come here.
Oh. Alright. So that is an hour walk in the bag. Let's see how well this waterproof actually works, because the woman at the counter at Mountain Warehouse warned me that it might not be fully waterproof, but she was also trying to sell me some waterproof spray. I don't know whether it was just an upselling tactic, because surely if you've got a waterproof like this, it fucking works. For a second. Yeah, sound is that. Dry as a boin. So this is what Rufus gets for his brekkie. He has filtered water. The man is privileged, and no, he wouldn't survive in the wild. However, I always think, like, if I'm going to drink filtered water, why shouldn't my dog also? So for Rufus's brekkie, he gets some cold press. This is venison cold press, so it's fully raw meat, sorry. It's got like a few greens in there as well, and then it is cold pressed, so it maintains all of its nutrients. We then go in with some salmon oil for his fur, for his eye health, some good fats. We then go with some blueberries or raspberries. I just put like a little bit of fruit in there, a little bit of fibre, antioxidants. Eat it for the same reason that Rufus eats it, for the same reason that we eat it. Put a bit of water in there as well, get him rehydrated, and then I will chuck in a couple pumpkin seeds, just a little bit, again, healthy fats. And that is just a small brekkie for Rufus today, because on his walk we have been working with a dog trainer and we do feed him most of his food on his walks, and if he's an absolute knob on his walks, if he tries to rip anything's head off basically, or if he fucking lunges at dogs, if he acts like a knob, he wouldn't be getting this. He has been very good on his walk today, so he's getting all of his brekkie. Like I say, we do normally hand feed him all his food. If I was in the shop, I'd keep a treat pouch. He would eat from my hand all day basically, but this is what he does when we get the food ready. Down. Spin. Oh, I see it. Speak. Boy, down. Wait. 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 Okay. Go. So this might look like shit on camera. This is 1,000 calories. Blueberries, raisins, we've got honey, we've got a scoop of Perform cookie dough, of which you can get on wolfsupplements.co.uk or the supshop.co.uk. We have got some whole fat natural yogurt, we've got some pumpkin seeds, and we have got some sunflower seeds. So 1,000 calories, 40 gram of protein, good amount of carbs, also a decent amount of fats in here, so that'll see me till after kickboxing. Touchdown Powerhouse, it is 11:30. I'm half an hour early. Eager Beaver, gonna go in and warm up, get properly stretched off. Then I've got no reason to feel bad if something twinges or pulls, because I will have actually warmed up properly. Yeah, excited, very excited after missing last week with the injury. So yeah, it's interesting. I feel like every week there's new people coming to Powerhouse as well. So like even last week when I'm looking at the pictures from the class, seemed to be a couple new faces there. So it's always interesting to see who turns up. Sometimes there's a couple people turn up who are really fucking good and they just whoop you, which is always a little bit nerve-wracking, but it should be good. It's always exciting, and yeah, it's a good blast for an hour.
Pretty hard to finish it today after coming off at York 10k yesterday. Legs feel a bit tender, but
what's when you compare like kickboxing training to like high rock style, what would you say?
Kickbox, if I'm doing like a conditioning session for high rocks, I dare say it's more like constant, but I'd say this is harder. Yeah, I'd say because it's sparring.
Yeah.
It's solid, man. Really hard.
Yeah.
It might complement the high rocks a little bit. So.
Definitely, mate. Well, good session, lad.
Right, take it easy.
Good session down at Powerhouse, injury-free. James's birthday today as well, so happy birthday, James, if you're watching. And thank you for the muffin, lad. Took it off his hands because he didn't want to be eating too many calories, but this is 460 calories. Because I've got so many calories to play with, that's light work. I can easily fit that in, so yeah. Currently 2:10. And we have got the conditioning workout at 3 p.m. However, as you can see, moody man here, Mr. Rufus. Mr. Moody. He's looking very bored, so I'm going to go to work for a little bit. Oh, little tail. Did I say work? I did. Just so I can take him, get him out of the house. Do you want to go to work? Hey, let's go then. And then we'll do a bit of work and get to this conditioning session. Good boy. The big man for a run around in the field. That wraps up another great day of training, and on the diet, smashed the diet today, hit everything. Feeling good. The body feels sore, niggles here and there, but I think we are on the mend, and my mental state feels really good at the minute as well. So another day wrapped up. I'm sure I'll catch you in the morning. We've got legs tomorrow, unfortunately, but so be it. Let's go. There's little things in life that mean the most. You honestly cannot beat running around. Anyone with a dog will know the feeling, but running around with your dog, having a laugh, it's fucking unbeatable. Unbeatable. Life is good. Rufus is happy. And honestly, this man loves this ball so much. Like, the amount of joy that he gets from this little ball is insane. I feel like as humans we should learn a little bit from dogs, because yeah, they do really appreciate every single little fucking thing. Hey, it is 9:30. We are at the shop early today. Always get up really early, and to be honest, like, getting work done on a morning is just something that I've done now for probably the last 2 years. I used to spend about an hour every morning just replying to emails, paying invoices, chasing invoices, ordering stock for the shop, replying to DMs on Instagram. As the business has got busier, I've found that I need even more time to do all that stuff. And it's so much easier doing all that first thing on a morning. So like my wake up times are usually around 5:30, 4:30 to 5:30, I'd say. And that just means I can get like 2 hours of doing shit on my phone, getting back to emails, getting orders sorted, replying to people on Instagram with queries, whatnot, Facebook, whatnot, sending businesses invoices, and I can get all that done before I get to the shop, and I get to the shop at 10 a.m. And 10 while 6 can be spent then doing, again, it's doing more of that shit sometimes, but a lot of that shit has been done. So it can be spent doing other stuff that needs doing, that I need my computer for and whatnot. So yeah, if anyone says having their own business is easy and you can relax all the time, you just can't. Like, you're putting in a lot of hours. Like, you're putting in, realistically, you're probably doing 10, 12 hours a day, because not only do you might clock off at 5 or 6, but you're not actually clocking off. You're still on it until you go to bed. If anyone needs anything, if anything needs doing, you're there. And when you go away, you don't really switch off fully, because you still need to be present. And if you weren't present, shit would just fall apart. Like, shit wouldn't get paid, things wouldn't be ordered, people wouldn't be replied to. So yeah, if you are thinking about having your own business and maybe getting into something like this, just be prepared. Like, you need to put in the work to get anywhere. You need to, in any aspect of life, whether it be working for someone else, whether it be working for yourself, you're gonna have to graft to get where you want to be. If you're just coasting, you ain't gonna go anywhere. So today is Tuesday, which means legs is on the horizon. Haven't trained legs properly since hurting my lower back. So that means today I'm gonna go in about half an hour early, warm up properly. The first movement is squats. So yeah, get my lower back nice and warm, get my hips nice and warm, and then hopefully we can set some PBs. Legs done, 52-minute in the bag. Took it easy on all of the compound lifts, dropped the weight on the compounds, but on the accessories like the seated hammy curl, the leg extension, the calf raise, all the stuff like that I didn't have to use my lower back. We actually got stronger on every single thing again, so quite happy with that. Obviously it's annoying that I had to drop the weight. To be honest, I felt all right, but there were a couple of times where I'd picked up some dumbbells for like the RDLs, or where I'd like unracked the squat bar, and I felt my lower back twinge just a tad. So I was like, right, I need to really be careful here. So another one ticked off, happy with that, just happy to get back into the swing of it. Tomorrow morning is the hardest session of the week for me. It's the 2-hour kickboxing, so we've got probably 40 minutes of drills, probably have 20 minutes of sparring, and then it's 1-to-1 with James, which is tough. And then Thursday we've got the upper, Friday track session, Saturday is a rest day, and then Sunday full body. So should be a good week. Fingers crossed we don't get injured, or we don't re-injure any of these niggles, but hopefully not. Wednesdays, 2-hour blast done. Can't even speak, to be honest. Fucking hell. Oh dear, right. I actually can't speak. I'm off to get a shower. I'm off to work, but we're done. So I've come around a little bit after kickboxing. Back home now, just making myself some breakfast. And today, I've got the privilege of making Mr. Lindley his breakfast as well, with about 300 gram of this natural yogurt. I really like this stuff. Natural bio yogurt. I prefer the full fat yogurt, and I honestly think like just getting things in general that are less processed are going to be better for you. Obviously it is higher in fat, however it tastes better, and in my opinion is probably going to be better for you in terms of like the digestive enzymes and the good bacteria in the yogurt, the probiotics, sorry, in the yogurt. It'll be a lot better for you. So we're going with that. Then we're going with a scoop of this Perform cookie dough. I actually give this quite a bit of shit when I first got it, and I wasn't a fan. However, it's definitely one of my favourites at the minute. And then we're going in with some sunflower and pumpkin seeds, some raisins in mine. Tom has requested no raisins in his. Some honey, and then we've got like 200 gram of blueberries each. So that'll do us for a few hours. Then it'll be tuna and rice, and then the normal evening meal and then I'll have like 800 calories to make up in carbs and fats. Yeah.
Hey guys, so I just want to introduce myself to the channel. My name's Tom, I'm 25 years old, from Wakefield, and I work at the supplement shop. I've worked here for about 18 months now since coming back from Australia. If you don't know, I went to Australia. Before I was in Australia, I worked at the supplement shop for just over a year as well. So I'm coming into my 3rd year working here, if you've never seen me before. Obviously, I am taking the piss. This is the first clip that I've recorded. This week's fitness road to the farm. I've got a confession. I went for a few beers after the shop event on Saturday with the boys. And what was supposed to be a quiet couple Guinness turned into a rowdy handful of Guinness and other alcoholic beverages, which meant that I didn't get home till very late in the early hours of Sunday morning. I proceeded to rot in bed on Sunday for the whole duration of the day, which is something that I am not proud of, but I am also not afraid to admit, because after all, this is all about being authentic and being real, not lying, and also owning up to your mistakes, because that's where you grow. Yeah, so Sunday was a write-off for me. I did fuck all. I was supposed to go to the gym with Wolfie. Failed because I didn't sleep hard, like, at all really, and I was obviously hungover. I think I was still drunk when I woke up, and I was pretty embarrassed with myself, and I'm still embarrassed when I'm talking about it, if you can't tell. So yeah, that was Sunday. I didn't actually go to the gym after the shop event on Saturday either. I would just describe as I was pretty tired after the shop event on Saturday, quite drained socially. It was quite a full-on day in that respect. It was obviously a good day, really enjoyed it all in all. Fantastic to see everybody come down, showing support, bringing good vibes all day and all that good stuff. It did leave me feeling quite tired. Instead of going to the gym, I decided to go and get a takeaway curry, which then obviously cascaded into going out for beers, and obviously combine the two. Just not a great weekend from me. Nevertheless, lessons learned. I had to admit to the boys what I'd done. Felt like a bitch, felt like a pussy, did not feel nice. In a weird sort of backward way, as I am with the way that my brain works, I sort of needed that. I needed to feel that level of shit embarrassment to put me off doing that again now. I've done it. I feel like I've got it out of my system. I felt the anxiety, I felt the horrible Sunday scaries from being hungover and whatnot, and it has just solidified to me now that it is time to lock the fuck in. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm packing all these. There's an absolute shitload of orders that have come in over the weekend since Saturday, the shop event. I don't think we've packed any. Well, I certainly haven't packed any over the weekend or yesterday. It's now Tuesday, actually, just to let you know. So it's my first day of the working week in the shop. I don't think Tom's been in the last few days to pack any of the orders. So yeah, that's kept me busy all morning. Meanwhile, Wolfie's gone to get his leg session in. I'm going to Paris this weekend on Friday evening. On Saturday, I'm off to watch AC/DC at Stade de France, which I am absolutely buzzing for. But obviously, in light of everything else that I've just been talking about, that will present its own challenges. Trying to stick on plan as much as possible over the weekend is not going to be easy. I don't really feel like I want to drink. I may drink on Saturday. I shouldn't, but it is a bit of a bucket list item for me to see AC/DC before they retire. It's not my car. Yeah, it remains to be decided as to whether I will or will not drink. Nevertheless, I am going to be going to the gym whilst I'm there. I actually have another confession, and that is that I haven't even watched the check-in yet from Ryan. So you guys have probably seen it before I've seen it in this weird kind of timeline that we're working with on these videos right here. But I can imagine what he said to some degree. I'm gonna watch it after I've finished doing this shit. On a more positive note, despite obviously hiccup over the weekend, I will say that I actually felt rather good in the session yesterday, the partner workout session with Wolfie. Felt like I was firing. and I'm ready to get stuck in to this week. So there's another customer here now. I need to finish bagging these orders and then I'm gonna get some food. So ramble over for the time being. Check in soon. Back home, just been to the barbers to get a shape up because I haven't had a haircut in a month and I was starting to look and feel a little bit scruffy. So feels nice to have my ears lowered. Shout out Hallie Cuts, doing a spectacular job as always. It will look better when I've blow dried it and styled it. Anyways, I'm about to make my classic protein shake. Fairly limited with the camera here, but nothing too crazy. Going for the lemon cheesecake protein, which is actually banging. Massive fan of this. I think I will be sticking with it for the foreseeable. They do a Cytec one as well. Cytec is probably slightly better quality than Perform, so if I can get my hands on it, I will. But for now, we're sticking with Perform. I've got football tonight. I was gonna go to the gym today, but I'm moving my uppers session to tomorrow because pre-season training tomorrow night, I've been told, is gonna be a more chilled one. So I don't mind doubling up on that tomorrow rather than trying to double up today. But other updates. Last episode, I was talking about little bits of kit that are sort of helping me along the way, like the grip socks and the anti-chafing pants. The next installment of this is these. So I've been struggling recently with some pain in my left wrist, particularly this tendon here, whatever the hell that is. I think it's a tendon, not too sure. But advice has been, get yourself some wrist wraps or wrist straps. Still don't know if they're straps or wraps. That's what I've done. So I bought myself these. They're Bear Grip, got them from Amazon. They look kind of maroony purple on this, but they're supposed to be brown. There are quite a few different colorways, but I thought, you know what, we'll send some brown wrist wraps, like, why not? Obviously the idea with these, take the watch off. If you don't know, wrap them around your wrist, strap them up, and it just gives you a bit of support in that wrist area. I definitely need, particularly for any sort of pushing motion, whether it be horizontal push or vertical push, because this, anything like past here right now is absolutely killing me. So obviously strength is a big element of this training. I do need to be as strong as possible in all areas. In order to achieve that, I obviously need to be training push movements somewhat regularly, and at least 2 or 3 of my days on this training plan do require some sort of pushing movement. So hopefully the wrist wraps do help. Anyways, I'm gonna make this shake now, chill out for a bit. I'm actually editing some clips for my podcast. The Learning Curve, if you don't know, get to know. I did another recording of that last night with none other than my own Matt. So that one will be coming soon. In the meantime, by the time this episode goes out, there might be a new installment of The Learning Curve with yours truly, Wolfie, and Ryan as well, discussing this whole shebang series, what we're doing, and obviously delving into Ryan's story a little bit as well. So I'll crack on with this and I'll see you in a bit. So there we have it, well over 40 grams of protein, good amount of carbs, pretty low fat, and this will put me on now until football this evening. Just drinking this, I remembered something else that I wanted to say. So I used to make my protein shakes with just a standard shaker, be it plastic or metal, be it having a mixing ball or some sort of mixing technology built into the shaker, whatever. And then earlier this year, I discovered that we had a NutriBullet in the cupboard, hiding in the kitchen. And I thought, fuck it, whip out the NutriBullet, make a shake that way. This is my message to anybody out there who's still using an analog shaker, hand shaking all their protein shakes. You do not understand what you're missing out on. With a NutriBullet, it makes the protein just taste a million times better. when you blend it up with milk or even water, chuck in an ice cube. Like in here I've got oats, milk, protein, that is it. Like the consistency and the texture, just the taste is just night and day difference to shaking it with your hands. So yeah, advertisement plug for NutriBullets and blenders out there.
Thursday morning is the point where the fatigue usually starts kicking in the week. However, feel all right. Slept for like 9 hours last night. Just had a slice of toast this morning with some Nutella and some Biscoff, and I am heading to A-Star now to train my upper session. Probably the easiest session of the week on the plan. Probably for that reason it's not the most enjoyable session. However, it needs doing. Obviously it is important to maintain or gain upper body strength, especially with all like the ergs and stuff we're going to be doing. So it's bright and early, 8:30. Going to get to A-Star, train, and then go open up the shop with Tom, and then I'll probably bob home for a shower and some breakfast. Let's get it. In the bag, and again, like PBs on pretty much everything, which is mad because I was feeling my back and I was feeling my shoulder quite a bit there. Like, we haven't got that long until the event now. We've got like 8 weeks. So these niggles, if I can train through them, then so be it. I'm gonna just train through them for now. Obviously after this 8 week, maybe then look at rehabbing properly and kind of resting up a bit. But for now, like, I don't have time to waste another week going half-assed. So going all out for this one, or for this next few weeks. Went all out for this session today. The upper sessions are quite easy when you compare it to, for example, the track session, or if you compare it to like the kickboxing sessions that I do. So the upper sessions aren't that much of a daunting task, and it is quite nice seeing the progression week on week, because it's been a while since I've actually tried to push the weight up, especially on my upper body. I'd say like over the last 2 years, I've been consistent with my legs, but I've never really been that consistent with my uppers. So it is nice. We're gonna head to the shop now, open up, get everything set up. As soon as Tom gets there, get home, get a shower, get some scran, and then that might be it. So I get to the shop nice and early. We're planning on doing a little supplement breakdown video for this video, breaking down what I use on a morning when I get to the shop, and could still do that, but we have got no power on the alarm system, and the Wi-Fi box has completely fucking given up, and I also can't get hold of BT to come and fix it. So just when you think you're getting ahead, I was planning on doing my accounts today because I've got a VAT return due, which is always fun, and that needs doing pretty desperately. However, life obviously has other ideas for me today, so wait for Tom to get here, then I'll go upstairs, try to figure out what's going on with this Wi-Fi box. We'll have to prolong eating, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is when you've got a business to run. Fuck it, there's no reason why I can't do this very quickly. First thing on a morning, I will use, to be honest, I've been using both of these. I do like to use the ratio on a night sometimes. However, if I'm feeling a little bit stressy, like today, I'll take both of these together. These are fully organic, grown in the UK, third party tested, the best mushroom extracts you'll ever get your hands on. Trust me. Take these two on a morning, and then I take a beetroot shot when I get to work. Good for blood flow. I also just like the taste of it, I quite enjoy it. Then we go in with a scoop of Wolf Athlete, and we go in with, most of the time, a scoop of Wolf Hydrate. Depending on my output, like yesterday for example, I would take 2 scoops of Wolf Hydrate just because it were an extra sweaty session. Today I'm only going to take probably 3/4 of a scoop because it was like a 40-minute session, wasn't that intense, wasn't that sweaty. And that's pretty much every single morning. Feel really good. These two are a game changer. We are running very low on the lion's mane, so if you are wanting to get some, get your hands on them now. These are grown to order as well, so when we order them from the guys at the farm, they will literally start growing them. So we do them in small batches. That way these are super fresh, they retain the potency. So yeah, we're never holding on to a lot of stock in these. Come on, way back. So it's Friday, 6:30 AM, and I'm just out walking Rufus before the track session this morning, meeting the boys down at the track at 7:45 again. Been a heavy week of training and feeling very fucking sore this morning. Obviously Monday was the conditioning workout and I had an hour of kickboxing with sparring. Tuesday was legs. Wednesday was 2 hours of kickboxing. Again, there was sparring in there. Yesterday was the upper session. Obviously today is the track session, so it's heavy. It's a lot of training. One thing I am nailing though is my diet, and my weight is up again this morning. I'm probably the heaviest that I've been now in about 8 months, so the diet's good. Sleep could be way better, to be honest, but like there's only so much you can do when you have to get up really early. Like last night, had to go food shopping, so didn't get in till late. Obviously then had to cook my tea, so there's only so much sleep you can get when you've got to get up super early. Done like an hour's worth of work this morning already. Obviously walking the dog, and then I will get ready, get to the track, and we get to try out our new running trainers this morning, which I'm well excited for. And the sun is absolutely beaming down, so should be a good one. So there's Mawson, absolutely fucking tanking it around.
I've been hurting last few days, you know, like what I said at my first round at Pro Rocks.
It's kickboxing.
I've just been fucking hurting a bit.
Yeah, it was strange that, wasn't it? It just sharp pain.
Verge of a hernia or some shit.
Mate, it's weird because you could give yourself a hernia doing pretty much anything, can't you?
Yeah.
But maybe you've just pulled something in your abs. There's a lot of twisting in it.
In the last couple of nights I've been like, ooh.
Yeah.
This run's gonna be the straw that broke the camel's back.
I feel like running, you'll be alright.
You alright, lad?
Morning, boys.
Morning, lad.
How we doing?
Not bad, are you?
Alright. Sorting the fucking city watch out.
Oh, the one late. Apple Watch.
I've just done a bit in car saying I'm not late, I'm just on a different time schedule. Is that your boy?
Mawson, that rapid.
What you just fucking laughing at? He started stretching now because I've said that. Look at him.
I'm tight, me.
That water reception's fucking done him in already.
Do you know what's annoyed me? Ryan's just said he's not coming because he had an heavy session yesterday and his legs are goosed. I'm going to send him my fucking schedule this week and say, oh, your legs are goosed, lad. Look at the size of you.
Legs goosed, lad.
Start from here, Marsh. That was 3:55, lad. Maybe we didn't warm up well enough, really.
I know we kind of did a little warm up and
quite steady on it.
drove.
Tick it off quick, but I do feel like the heavy legs will obviously set in. Fourth one in the bag, and probably felt the fastest of all of them, but it weren't, which is annoying. But one more to go, and last week me and Marshy absolutely fucking pasted the last lap. I feel like when you know it's your last one you can get some, so probably try do it a little bit quicker this lap, but feeling alright. It's a lot easier to kind of comprehend when it's only 5, isn't it, rather than like 8 or 10. Yeah, we're nearly done already. You got Lingerz here. There's a big headwind on this side.
There is on both sides, I feel like.
You
so
reckon?
when you're going around these bits, you don't feel it. This has got the most wind.
Yeah, yeah.
But surprisingly, that house as well.
Yeah, you'd think that'd be over way, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're finishing at that end though. That last 100, I feel like it just feels better from that side.
Oh, definitely.
Nice.
There, buddy.
So that's another one in the bag, and best I've felt on tired legs as well. The last 200 metre of the last 1,000, I was just breathing. I was breathing consciously, and trying to really steady my breathing whilst also picking up the pace, which is fucking mint. So I ended up doing the last one in 350, so 1k 350, averaged 355 for the 5,000 meters, 5 times 1,000, 90-second rest. So happy with that. My aim was to hit 4k on the plan, but Ryan did say if you can do it quicker than that, then just go for it. So yeah, we're getting fitter. I feel like even Marsh only been down here last week. I feel like even he were cruising today, but it is nice doing it with Marsh, to be honest, like having an extra body to run with, especially for the longer, like 1,000 meters. Even 4 minutes by yourself is quite lonely. So I think Tom's just finished. A fair play to him for doing it on his Todd. We'll check in, find out how he got on, but very pleased with that week of absolutely solid training in the bag. I'm lying, he's got another one. Also, the Air Zoom Pegasus held up nicely. Right little cop from the outlet. These felt really good. Full run round. Calves are a bit tight, but I feel like my legs felt better than normal and felt faster than normal. So they obviously add a little bit of speed to your running. Here he comes. The boy. Let's go, brother.
Yes, people. So, track session done for the week. 5 by 1k, aiming for 10 to 15 seconds, sub average 5k test pace time. So I was aiming for 4:33. So my average 5k pace was 4:48. If you can't do the maths, I've just done it for you. And I actually managed, on average, to get quicker than that. I don't know exactly on average how much quicker, but my fastest time was 4:22, which was my last leg, my last lap. Not lap, it was 2.5 laps. But yeah, my last leg was actually my fastest, which I did the same last week. Does that mean I'm doing something right or wrong? I'm not sure. Spoke to a couple of my mates who are a bit more into running than me, and they've all said similar, and that is like the fact that I'm doing negative splits. So negative splits meaning I'm getting quicker as I go through. Shows that I've obviously got more in the tank when I start and when I'm midway through. However, for me, sorry, I am packing orders. So yeah, for me, it's a bit of a psychological battle when I get going. Even though I know that I'm getting fitter, I'm getting quicker, I still, when I start going, I still don't necessarily have the confidence that if I go out quick, that I can keep it up for the full duration of the session. And I would rather get sort of faster as I go on, so I can save, like leave a bit in the tank to then give it some for my last like set, if you like. But I need to have a chat with Ryan about this to see what his thoughts and feelings are, if he wants me to be doing that or not. Certainly compared to last week with the 8x800, I did feel like this one was easier. Even though obviously we're running for longer, the total distance was less than last week. Last week, 8x800, which was 6.4k plus warm up and cool down. Last week I warmed up with a k and I cooled down with 800 meters. So what's that? Another 8, it's 1800. It's like I did well over 8k last week, and this week I warmed up with a k and then I cooled down with 400 meters, and the actual workout was 5k, so 6.4k, whereas last week was like 8.2. So yeah, definitely don't feel as fucked as I did last week. As I started going, I did feel shin splints coming in on my left side. Started getting them last week. Felt them the other day when I was training at football on Wednesday. But that being said, I did spend a bit more time stretching off this week and just getting generally better warmed up again based on advice from my running friends. So I feel like that did help. I'm glad that I did put a bit more time into the warm-up. Still not as quick as Wolfie or Marshy for that matter. As I said earlier, I'm just going to do it at my own pace. As long as I get through it and I'm hitting the targets that are being set for us on the plan, then I'm happy. Don't think I did any check-in or content of any sort yesterday. Thursday was and is rest day, so got to the shop, spent pretty much the entirety of my shift duration stood on my feet, still got all my steps in, and we actually tried these new tonics. We shared 1.5 each, 3 cans between 2 of us. So I was pretty dialed afterwards, and then went to the gym after to go in the sauna, and I actually decided to go upstairs first before going in the sauna, and I spent about 25 minutes stretching off, just working on my mobility, trying to stretch out my tibialis anterior. If you don't know what that is, it's the front muscle of your shin bone, to try and reduce my risk of shin splints, along with other stretches for my back and my calves and my shoulders and everything, just because everything's getting a little bit stiff, and obviously we need to keep it moving just to try and keep the blood flowing to it so that it doesn't seize up and then I don't get injured and whatever else. So I did that, and then I decided to jump on the ski. So I just did a K on the ski. Not necessarily max effort, but I'd say like 70–80% effort on the ski, maybe 70, in 4 times 250 meter intervals. So I did a K altogether, and yeah, got a nice pump on from that, got the heart going. Don't know why I did that necessarily, but I just kind of wanted to do it. I feel like the ski is something that I do want to get as much practice in on as possible, because the technique is still something I'm trying to master. After the ski, I then went in the sauna for like 40 minutes or so. So I did a round of 15, went out for 5, went in for another 10, out for 5, in for another 5. And then went home, chilled out for a bit, went to watch rugby with the boys, and had a Pepsi Max, which was enjoyable. So in other news, this weekend, or rather today, current time 11:30 AM, just finished packing orders pretty much. I've still got like 4 left to do, but I need to do this checking, because otherwise I won't do it today. Wolfie, I'm sorry if you wanted the orders packing sooner, but I'm doing this checking because this needs to be done. At 8:15 PM today, I'm flying to Paris this weekend, off to watch AC/DC at Stade de France. Tomorrow night, which is actually nuts to think, buzzing for it. I would normally be playing football on a Saturday, so I'd normally have a game. However, I haven't done my legs session this week, and I've still got a full body session to do this week. So I will probably do one or the other of those on Saturday, and then whichever one I don't do, I'll do that on Sunday. I'm still undecided yet. Potentially going to go for a run as well. But yeah, it's going to be an active weekend. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a shitload of steps, route marching around Paris, and I'm going to enjoy myself. You know, it is a little bit of a holiday, it's a trip away. Today might be a little bit of like convenience eating. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do for tea, because I'm not gonna, like with flying at 8:15, I'm not gonna I'm gonna get to the airport at like 6:45. I'm not gonna have time to eat really before then. So it might have to be a convenience meal tonight, unless I take something with me. This is the tricky thing about following a plan, especially if you're going away. You know, if you are going to be following a plan, realistically you shouldn't be going away if you want to give it like the full 100% effort,
because tracking when you're going out and eating food elsewhere, like you just can't do it accurately, really, can you? So that being said, I am going to try my best to track as accurately as possible whilst I'm there. I love Paris. My sister lived there for 3 years when she was at uni. I've been a bunch of times. I've got a list of places that I want to go when I get there. I'm obviously going to get some content for you guys whilst I'm there, something that's going to be a little bit different. Potentially test out some French gyms, gym or gyms, I don't know yet. And yeah, just usual sights, enjoy some sick music, will enjoy some good food as well, but not taking the complete piss. That being said, I will be indulging in some sort of pastries, just because it's kind of rite of passage. Anyways, I'm gonna finish packing the rest of these orders. Wolfie's at home right now doing the accounts, and then as soon as I pack these orders, I've got some shit to unbox, because as stuff's going out, we need to keep getting stuff in, because otherwise we'd have nothing to send out. So that is where we're at on this fine Friday, the 8th of August. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone has enjoyed this vlog up until this point. And yeah, might be some more exciting shit to come, you never know. Lukey boy, look at that, some man. Some man. What's this about you only being able to eat a chocky bar with coffee?
You can only have chocolate with a warm drink or milk.
Why is that, lad?
Just don't know, it's weird, don't
Yeah. What's your diet saying at the minute? Any good?
No, I just pies, fish and chips Friday.
Well,
so I thought it's selling out of that, because if I'm having fish and chips later, then there's no point having a big pot of gold.
Fair, fair. Well, I've heard, rumour is Lingerz is off to Paris this weekend, and if he bottles his sessions this weekend, I'm sacking him off as a partner for this workout. So I reckon you just get yourself fucking lean.
Nah, mate.
Get yourself down.
Bulk.
Are you on bulk?
Yeah.
This is the outro, and this video's probably been about 2 hours long, so it's been a Lukey boy.
What's this for?
For the
day live?
fitness on the farm day week. Cheers for the coffee, lads.